guys, what's going on? Jay the Reporter coming at you once again. Now, this video is a little bit different because it's just a lot of breaking news coming with the NFL and COVID. I mean, we had a Steelers-Ravens matchup that's gotten moved not once, but twice from Thanksgiving evening, which that was a night I had off, where I got a chance to see my team, to Sunday, where I'm going to be at work when I got a chance to see my team, to Tuesday, which is one of my off days, so now I get a chance to see my team again. So while my heart is continually going like this, at least that game is still going to be going on. Now, that does pretty much give the Steelers a full bye week in the middle of the season, which I appreciate, and I know the Steelers' bodies appreciate it, but also coming from a player standpoint, it's a rivalry game, prime time, Thanksgiving, everyone's eyes is on you, so you're all the way up for this game. You're up for it. Defending an undefeated team, defending your record, going on prime time, Thanksgiving, whole world watching. That's the kind of matchup that is worth. So it does still kind of give them the everyone watching thing because it's a Tuesday night football game, but it's also not really a night where football really gets played. So I don't really think that's really going to have the same pageantry, but a good thing is it is a rivalry game. So I think more people will turn in than not, especially since it's a Tuesday. And not a lot of good things come on TV on Tuesdays since there's no basketball on, or outside of maybe college hoops. But this will give you something to watch on Tuesday. But guys, just to let you know about that game, I actually just did a video talking about this. My against the spread stuff, kind of talking about the spread and what I think is going to be, how I think that game is going to shake out. But with the Ravens-Steelers matchup, at least that game is being played, but it's really kind of unfair in a sense to the Steelers, the fact that they had to push that game all the way back. I still believe this game could have been played on Sunday. Just anyone who tested positive, pull them. Because at this point, all you're waiting for now is for more positive tests to come out by when? Monday or Sunday? And then all of a sudden, you have more players out, more doubt in the game. And then at this point, if that game has to either get postponed, again, I would say the Ravens or the team that would need to forfeit that game, given the fact that it's because of how many active COVID cases they had. The Steelers have a total of 4. Currently, as I'm opening my mouth and speaking words to you, to my knowledge, the Ravens have 16. So in a case of 20 and you have 80%, you're doing too much. Now, that's just one game that's being affected. Now, to get to a team that's being affected, not as much as the last team I'm going to get on here, because that's the one I'm really saving most of this time for in this video. This next one's going to be about the Denver Broncos. Now, Jeff Driscoll, quarterback for the Broncos. The Broncos have 4 quarterbacks on their active roster, and all of them came in close contact with Jeff Driscoll. And that basically removed all the quarterbacks from their active roster. So right now, the Denver Broncos will be going into a game tomorrow with this many active quarterbacks, which means that pretty much anybody can get out there and play. So taking a look at it, all 3 of the Broncos quarterbacks cannot play against the Saints. This is a headline coming right off ESPN.com. Broncos quarterbacks Drew Lock, Brett Rypien, and Blake Bortles are all eligible to play against the Saints on Sunday because they were not wearing masks around Jeff Driscoll, who tested positive for COVID-19 on Thursday. So it's not that they tested positive, but they were around someone who tested positive and they were not wearing a mask. So literally, people, I'm a proponent of this. I work in an environment that pushes for health safety so hard, and not to mention, you guys know I have a newborn. That's a big deal. I gotta be safe. So guys, get out there, just wear a mask. Even if you don't agree with it, that's fine. That's how you feel about it. But just know there are always going to be rules in certain situations that we don't agree with, but we just oblige it just to keep people safe. I'm not saying there's an infringement on rights and getting all political with it. That's far from it. But guys, wear a mask. And here's the complications with that. Because if you don't, your life could be the Denver Broncos right now, and you're getting ready to go into a big-time game against the New Orleans Saints with this many quarterbacks. So literally, there's no chance for that team to win that game. So that's a team that's been ravaged a little, that has been hurt a little bit by at least one positive test coming from their camp. Now, speaking of a team being totally affected, the San Francisco 49ers are currently a team that's in limbo, so to say. So when I first saw this story come across my phone, I didn't really get a chance to read it because I was at work. But when I sat back and I took a look more into it once I got home, and I realized, yo, these teams in California, or at least in that Bay Area region, they're not going to be able to play a home game. And they got to go all the way somewhere else to play their home games. And the Niners have two home games that they're going to miss out on. One of them being this week against the Rams, and another one I believe was against the Giants in a couple. Not Giants, I'm sorry. But the Niners, they have two home games scheduled within that 3-week window. What's going on? It is December 7th against the Bills on a Monday night, and December 13th against the Washington football team, which is that Sunday of that same week. And honestly, neither one of those games are truly winnable for the Niners. I do believe the Washington football team has a better defense, and the Bills, honestly, are just a better team. But when city rules come in, or state rules or stuff like that come in, and they're not playing a factor into how teams kind of do things. So the league itself says we got our own protocols that we're following, and the Niners, from what I know, haven't had any major outbreaks or anything of the sort. They've been one of the more buttoned up franchises when it comes to dealing with COVID-19. Now, with this still being the case, the Niners now, due to their state not handling things too well, they now have to basically not forfeit the game, but forfeit home field in these games. So that may be a chance. Maybe what happens, that's what I believe will happen. They'll either move it to a neutral site, or they'll just give the home field advantage to Buffalo and Washington, which means that the 49ers, unlike everyone else, is going to have to, in pretty much in a Steeler-esque kind of a fashion, getting screwed over by rules, are now going to have to travel to the East Coast to play now 2 more road games, which means they would play 6 home, 10 away, while everyone else did 8-8. And for these two teams, it would be 8 home, 8 away. And for these teams here, it would be 9 home, 7 away. So still breaks it down to 16 games, but this is pretty much what it's going to be looking like. Do I believe that's fair for the 49ers? No, but when your state has the highest COVID restrictions when it comes down to how they do things, you're kind of at the mercy of your own state at that point. But guys, let me know what you think about all these different COVID-related things in the NFL down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As I said in my previous video, we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. And like I said, that opens up so much more stuff that I could do for you guys here on the channel. But let me know what you think about all that in the comment section below. Also, don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. My name is Jay the Reporter, signing out. Peace.